Welcome everyone to another mindfulness meditation. I'm here to semi-guide you and coming from Whidbey Island in Washington State, a couple hours north of Seattle. So thank you for joining wherever you are joining from. Today's meditation is going to be using the breath as our anchor. And with this method, we can consider our breath to be our home base. If we consider the palm of our hand to be our home base. And the breath will always be there with us from the moment that we were born to the moment that we die. And most of the time, we're not even aware of it. It is breathing our bodies for us. Yet because it is always there with us, we can utilize it as that anchor to mindfulness. And mindfulness is the state of present moment awareness without any judgment or attachment to anything that you are experiencing inside your body and around you. So with this practice of meditation, we are continuing to train our brain to be able to note when we are not in that present moment, to note when we are judging, to note when we are attached to our cravings, to our desires, to wanting something to be or wanting something not to be. So the sitting practice is truly a mindfulness gym workout. There's nothing to achieve. There's no good meditation. The fact that you are here is exactly the practice and giving yourself this space and time. And so naturally what will happen as we are at home base is our thoughts will come in, sounds will come in, feelings will come in. They'll be comfortable or maybe uncomfortable. And we can utilize those sensory or mental or physical experiences, emotional experiences, in order to remind us that here we are, sitting. It is the noting that we actually are the watcher of ourselves. So that is what we'll practice. We'll practice using our breath as home base. We'll note as we sense thoughts, as we sense physical sensations, as we sense emotions arise, sounds, and then we'll let them be and come back to the breath. So take a moment to get yourself comfortable. You'll hear in the background the beautiful waves as our natural soundscape. Notice where it is that your body is touching whatever is beneath you, whether that is your feet on the ground, whether it's the chair you're sitting on, the cushion you're sitting on. And let yourself relax into that position. You can allow your posture to be upright, so you're not slouching and yet not forced and tight. Take a moment to relax your jaw, give it a little massage. Loosen up your shoulders, relax your forehead. Sometimes opening and closing your mouth might look funny, but it helps relax it. And of course, if you haven't already, you can close your eyes, or you can keep a soft gaze a little bit in front of you, looking down. And so we begin by noticing where it is that we feel our breath. Sometimes we can feel it in different parts of our body more dominantly one day than another. You might feel it in your nostrils, in the back of your throat. You might feel it in your chest or in your belly, the rising and falling of the belly. If it's helpful, you can put your hand on your belly for a few moments, just to really lock into that breath, the rising and the falling. And every time you feel that breath, the inhale or the exhale, you can experience it as if experiencing it for the very first time. We call that the beginner's mind. Fresh awareness. Oh, there's the breath. And there's the breath. And as you notice, if you might get distracted by a sound, like a plane flying above you, as one is right now, remind yourself that the plane is not there to annoy you. The plane is there doing its thing, and you are receiving the sound. The sound waves as they make their way to you. You receive them, and they're likely already gone. If you begin to feel any kind of frustration related to what you're hearing, just simply note, frustration. Am I the one creating the frustration? Or is the plane creating the frustration on my behalf? Where is that frustration arising from? Where do I feel it in my body? And I can thank the frustration for stopping by. And say, see you later. And return to the breath. Return to our home base. And inevitably, by now, some thoughts may have arisen. And just like the waves in the ocean, the thoughts rise and the thoughts fall. It's only when we heed them our attention, allow them to continue to ride in the circle of monkey mind, it's only then that those thoughts can continue to distract us from our breath and from our presence. So when we acknowledge them with a simple notation, we then allow them to lose their power over us in this moment. And we train our brains to come back to the breath, so when those thoughts arise, they might be remembering, planning, worrying, whatever the nature and quality of the thought. When we inquire and are curious about it, we can see it for what it truly is. A thought. It is not us. It is not who we are. It is our brains doing what they do as part of our whole system, looking for information, scanning and gathering information, going back to survival. The brain doing its job to keep us safe. So when we notice these thoughts, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant, or neutral, you find yourself putting together your shopping list. We can smile and say thanks, and return back to noticing where it is in our body that we're sensing the breath. So allow you to notice these thoughts or sounds, or might be a physical sensation, might be a little bug crawling on you if you're sitting out at the beach like me. Just for a couple minutes, let you experience that without my voice. Continuing to return to the breath. When you notice sounds, let them be. And when you notice emotions, invite them to tea. Sit with them. Thank them. Let them know they can come again. But for now, they can take a walk. And now, as we come to the close of this mindfulness meditation, I invite you to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. If you haven't already, open your eyes. Just relax into wherever it is that you're sitting, or lying, or walking. And notice how you feel after taking this time for yourself, for your current self, and for your future self, as you continue on through your day or your evening. It is in these practices, and that's why we call it a practice, that we gain the skills and the strength to continue to spot mindfulness throughout our day. This is not just about this sitting time. So for now, I will say see you later. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kenna Klosterman. You can find me under Mindfulness in Mind on all the socials. Namaste.